welcome. I'm Howie Howard from Mr. Furious Records. Today on Dat Fury Radio, press and play on Approach's Continue Reading. Now, Continue Reading is a favorite Approach record of mine, and I've got something special for you. You're going to hear some of the story of the record from the man himself. I'm going to get the music started so you can hear something, and then you'll hear from Approach, and I'll close out with a few more songs.
We've only just begun.
I had my own story with Approach ready to go, but I think I'm going to save that for another show. What I love about Continue Reading is the mix of funk and soul and synthesizers and a kind of production forward sound. Obviously, I love Approach's writing and his verses, but one of the things that makes this record stand out in his discography is that production. It's almost kind of new wave, like those early 2000s Kenna records, which I've spun a lot. And you'll hear from him a great term for that mix of genres when we get to his part. But you've got all that pop stuff going on, and then Approach, of course, just jumps in with a great verse. There's a bounce to the record that really complements his vocals and his hooks. His own productions have that bounce, but this is next level, building on the beats he makes for himself and taking it up a notch, I feel like. That's kind of representative of the place Continue Reading holds in his body of work. I feel like that transcendence of genre, bringing things together, those ideas pop up again and again, but the way those elements come together on this project are kind of unique in the discography. The only credits on the Bandcamp page are production by J. Todd on every song, but Approach will get more into that when he speaks. So with that said, enjoy a good chunk here of Continue Reading and enjoy Approach's stories behind the record. And I'll be back at you next week with another episode of Dat Fury Radio.
I think we want more, and we can see the lines of division that's clouded between the blue skies, between the truth lies, things unsaid. I wanna rest it forever right near your forehead. We've only just begun.
Part 1, continue reading. So that was an opportunity. I connected with a group of incredible and inspiring musicians out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and my initial connection with, at the time, Epcot, J Todd, Luniversal, and Salva was me and Paul Salva created an album called Welcome to Share. And J Todd and Luna have a group called the Harmonic, and they're kind of like, Jay is kind of like the guy that we were all kind of looking up to, and kind of a North Star type of creative, multi-instrumentalist, does many genres of music, and had created a sound that was all his own and really inspiring and really clever and inventive. And so I had a bunch of his beats. And so in the off times of working on the record with Paul, I would work on these songs, just over some of Jay's instrumentals, just kind of like an exercise, and then pushing to hope that my next project would be a collaborative project with J Todd. So I was rapping over like a beat CD he had put out. And then this is all 2004, 2005. And so put out Welcome to Share, 06, 07. And then probably around late 07, early 08, I get an email from Jay. So I probably sent him this music and it just had kind of set. And then probably late 06, 08, I get a call from Jay saying, check your email. I'm walking into a building, so one sec. When I check my email, there's an album in there waiting for me. And that album is what eventually would become Continue Reading. And not only had Jay added vocals to it, sorry that I got so loud in here, that's why this is part 1, Jay had also created brand new beats catered to the raps that I had sent. Not quite sure where I left off in this story. I think I left off at the part that J Todd took the music that I had recorded over instrumentals that he had and completely fleshed out a new album, which would become Continue Reading. It was in the bridge October of 2007, as I had moved to San Francisco, when I received an email with the album in it. I listened to it and was blown away, because I felt like what Salva and I had created with Welcome to Share was entering me into a different stage, was a little ahead of the curve with the production and like the elements of classic hip hop with futuristic and electro sounds of Paul's diverse palette, and then giving me sonically a bigger plate from, Ultra Proteus, Soiree, it was like the introduction of like, where I saw my music going. And then Continue Reading was artistically even an evolution from that. And I just felt like where, even though at the time it didn't seem more palatable, Welcome to Share felt more like something that could be played on like commercial radio, essentially, just kind of like fit more in the lines of like sonically things that were going on. Continue Reading took more of like the left of center, like the BBC, like Sarah, like kind of like, it didn't sound like that, but it kind of fit a little to the left, like same aesthetically, glassing forward, more melody driven, but like just like boutique kind of music. And it didn't really feel, I hate to say genre-less, but it felt like genre gumbo music. And so and it was another one of those things that happened, like released it. I was new to digital streaming. I had a couple of records that were up on the digital platform, but I had just struck a digital distribution deal through Sony and the folks that had put out my Ultra Proteus album, which were Coup d'etat, which were formerly 75 Art, and then one of the members of that branched out and created Iota, and Iota has now grown into the Orchard. But where I've been my whole digital streaming career, been with the Orchard now for 15 years, so it's been a great relationship. But Continue Reading will always be like a high point, because that's like much along the lines of like Welcome to Share and my album Make Out with Violence. Continued Reading is like, I'm not one of those people that like listens to my own music once it's ready to be shared with the public, but that is a record I can go back to and enjoy, because I'm a fan of every element on there, removing myself. I'm a huge fan of J. Todd. I'm a huge fan of his music choices and just his taste. And then I'm a huge fan of what he was able to create with my vocals, because there's not one song on there that's even remotely close to the songs that I recorded on. And he just took the vocals and created a new concept. And, you know, I left the album titles how he named the beats. I left, and I'm big on sequencing and doing all those kind of things. And very rarely do I not put my touch on, especially a project that's mine or released through Datura. Very rarely do I not change things around, or that's even kind of a false statement. I always kind of, before I even make albums, put them in the order of how they're going to be, song titles and everything, and then apply the music that fits the song title. And that was one where I received it and released it exactly as it was, except with one exception. My brother Ill Poetic, who I was on tour with when I received this album, I was living in San Francisco, but we drove around on tour. We were touring through the Midwest, and I was about to move back to Lawrence as this album had been out, and Ill Po wanted to do a remix and did a remix. I wanted him to do a remix because we were out touring our album, Aloe Park, and then when I received it, I was like, this is really good, we should put it on the record. Ran it by J. Todd, he loved the idea, and so that was the only like song choice or sequencing choice that I had on there. I just felt like Jay sent me something with a complete vision, and all we needed to do was put it out. Had artwork done by my brother Lozano, and then it was off. We took a picture and he flipped the art, and there we have it. I think this day for the digital release, G-Train went in and touched up some of the art to get it up to the pixelations needed for digital release. But so that's kind of the story of Continued Reading. And, you know, big Cindy Poitier fan, so at the time, I was listening to an artist a lot, an album by an artist named Black Spade when I was living in San Francisco. He had an album called To Serve With Love, which was based off of a film by Sidney Poitier called To Serve With Love. And I loved that film, and so all that stuff was kind of a theme, and I was like, Poitier, you know, so props to Black Spade for making something that drew me to inspiration for a title. Jay loved the title, and there's probably going to be more Poitier music in the future. There might be more Poitier music currently, so continue reading.
Work your work, the fame came, but you love your turf. What it is will soon be lost. Living in the bubble that you think not pop. But if it hop, the kids gon' buy. New figurehead for what they soon won't like, that's alright. If you're keeping it fresh, nourishing the babies like a mother's breast. But if it's undressed, it better feel real. There's poison in the planet and the fake can't kill. Sign sealed, delivered to the next breed. Make us switch gears like a top brand 10 speed. We all need a little motivation. Get up on the sofa for embassy to dream making. The bread's baking and soon be served. You miss your peace and decrease your worth. Is that church or crooks in the faith? Listening to others on food you will taste.
I can't give you the heat. Just don't make me lose it. The lovers of the darkness can make me do it tonight. Yeah. And we can live in this wonderful world, but it won't last forever. To satisfy this hunger inside, I might do whatever. I might do things.
Get down, get soft, get up, get lost. Just work your worth. The fame train came, but you love your turf. Get down, get soft, get up, get lost. Just work your worth. The fame train came, but you love your turf.
And I know the meaning of the dream. It's never been clear until tonight. And you might be a skeptic, and you might be a cynic, but you might be down with it. Yeah. And I can't see beyond my dreams. So let's stop for tonight. I love my heart beyond all things. So I give it to this mission face to face. I can't give you the heat. Just don't make me lose it. The lovers of the darkness can make me do it tonight. Yeah. And we can live in this wonderful world, but it won't last forever. To satisfy this hunger inside, I might do whatever. I might do things. Let the music play. You won't get away. By my estimation, you best play that ace. And wipe the sweat away. Let the pressure rain down. Let the music play. You won't get away. By my estimation, you best play that ace. And wipe the sweat away. Let the pressure rain down. Let the music play. Living this dream is clean. Turn around and see your whole soul obscene. It's a diamond beam trapped inside these eyes, trapped inside my mind. Yeah. And when it feels real low, just let the damage all go. I guess I'll take it to the wall. I guess I'll follow this code. Yeah. Still alive and there is no stopping us. I don't know why, but there is no stopping us. Feel the vibe and there is no stopping now.
One thing that be properly poppin', cocaine boom, move the club like oxen. I'm sick of dudes cop blocking. Wanna talk rap when I'm with a Miss Choppin'. I mean chewing the fat. Nice to know you, but these cats is whack. Pros are pro, you know the essence of life. Chasing for tomorrow, cause the future is bright. Hey, Tip the day like some stunning shades. Basking in the breeze like the laundry's laid. Fresh to death with some roots in my step. Jamming hella hard to some people to barge. I'm real in charge of the label and odds. Even we gon' make it and for sure we gonna break it, but we can play our role. Boogie banging breaks of some hip hop soul. Move it to the right. Do the salt and pepper, baby, shake it all night. Move it to the left. It's full of ups and downs, baby, life is a test. Move it to the right. Do the salt and pepper, baby, shake it all night. Move it to the left. It's full of ups and downs, baby, life is a test.
Let the music play. You won't get away. By my estimation, you best play that ace. Wipe the sweat away. Let the pressure rain. Now let the music play. You won't get away. By my estimation, you best play that ace. And wipe the sweat away. Let the pressure rain. Now let the music play.
Lines of time, but that is not enough for me to shine. I've got a check for you, so we both know it's fine. Hit up the stars and see how small we really are. And it's funny how the light just slips away. The cracks appear in every contradiction that we display, but the love remains. The tracks are making new connections, getting deeper than the rain. They live their lives in the boundary lines of time. That is not enough for me to shine. I've got a check for you, so we both know it's fine. Get up the stars and see how small we really are.
Travel Jack, don't feed the head. Starburst, nebula, poor people fed. On the meat of the soul, the gumbo's ready, grab a spoon in the bowl. Take it in there, hold it down. Calibrate the funk so the pressure gon' pound. Don't be scared if the backseat is rattling. We put the bass so the subs sound like Gatling guns. Grab your funds and smack the buns. Do a little dance, then go add your sons. It's all fun, till you're coming up short. I blow the whistle on and wash it down with all sport. Cause the fake can leave a bad taste. I'm old school, bump the Modi and rob bass. My own space exists offline. Diplomatic man, physics of the spine.
They live their lives in the boundary lines of time, but that is not enough for me to shine. I've got a check for you, so we both know it's fine. Hit up the stars and see how small we really are. And it's funny how the light just slips away. The cracks appear in every contradiction that we display. Get out the way, inject the substance. Maybe you can love this. I cannot seem to rise above this. Base level ground floor, what to make it proud for? I choose to fracture, why make it easy? Fuck a lot of rapture, this is Big Sweeney's. Put it on the mountain, wave it in the wind, make it lovely again. And love me like a sin in the heart cell. Part of all art in the dark well. You can see through it like an x-ray. Still dream like it's the next way to praise it all. They live their lives in the boundary lines of time. That is not enough for me to shine. I've got a check for you. So we both know it's fine. Hit up the stars and see how small we really are.
On my big boy bike. Despite spite, I'm a rocker tonight. Flashing hella hard with the presence of a star. I'm a second from the bar, I can order around. Don't sip no dick, but I'll water you down. I'm a sergeant of sound in the secular town. Take a minute to know you and then I'm running a soldier. So I'd advise, meet your beats, don't shift your eyes. Who you don't wanna stare. Stone cold Medusa, Fox caught the hair. Is this the one right here? Thought you might glare, but you're short a little wear. So compose your soul. Focus on forever, let your talents roll. Don't hold back cause you're scared to know. Psyching in your second cause it's soul and soul. Let them do their thing, yours is different folk. I mean a different rope, you on a different boat. You have different hopes and passions to feel. Open eye, don't trip if you will. Keep it in the shed till you're sharp with your skill. And when you bring it out, better be real.